Welcome to the WSG VAR with San Gabriel Valley Realtors new member orientation. My name is Tseng. Nice to meet you all and welcome aboard. Today's class will be going over in two parts. The first part will be your membership and going a brief overview of the ethics class. And my name is Tseng. I'm currently serving as a 2022 to 2023 director of the association. And on the second portion of today's orientation will be to present to you about the MLS service, multiple listing service. In order to receive the full orientation credit, you must stay for the entire orientation program. The attendance will be monitored during the training session. And in order to receive your new member orientation refund, you must also complete the NAR Code of Ethics training for the new members. Please visit www.nar.realtor for more information, and also click on Education, then Code of Ethics training, and then for new members, and then click on Take the Course Now to follow the prompts for the NAR Code of Ethics training class, also as well as the refund. If we could, can everybody please unmute yourself for now, and then let's take turn to introduce yourself. And please turn your camera on. I would like to learn about your name, if you have any experience in real estate, what did you do before, and why did you choose real estate? And perhaps you can tell us a fun fact about yourself or hobby. I'm gonna start going off by the roster here. We'll start with Anli Rao. Can you please unmute?
Hi.
Next up will be Chi-Ching Lo.
Yes. I just barely got in the real estate.
Hi, Anli.
Yeah. And what I did before, I was a accountant.
I don't hear anything.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah. I said I'm just barely got in the industry, and I'm from I'm doing before that I'm doing as like an accountant, like bookkeeping.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many years of you are just starting?
Oh, just starting like about like 4 months ago.
Nice. And what do you do for hobby, or some fun fact about yourself?
Just like for hobbies, like leisure traveling and do some reading sometimes. Yeah, collecting
Nice.
something. Yeah.
Good to know you, Ali. Welcome aboard. Next will be Chi-Ching Lo. Okay, and we'll move. Chi-Ching is in the meeting. She'll be able to talk in 3 minutes. And please go to Jedediah. Who?
Oh yeah, Jedediah, but yeah, I usually just go by the first 4 letters of my name, just Jedi. Let's see. Yeah, I graduated college, studying political science. So I was supposed to go into or take the LSAT and get into law school, but I want to put that off for now, see how I do in real estate. So yeah, I started around, or I got my license around end of June, and then just started brokerage, and I think it's going pretty well. And then finally signed up for the MLS this month for September, and hopefully it goes well for me. I know the market's slow, but I think it's a good time to learn as well.
Yes, definitely. It's definitely a great time to learn, and by the time you're ready, I think you're gonna make a bank.
Oh yeah. Hopefully, thank you.
Yes, and also real estate is a great complement to whatever law practice that you are pursuing. So I think it's a good fundamental basics.
That's for sure. Thank you.
Chi-Ching Lo, next.
Hi everyone, I'm Chi-Ching. You can also call me Cici. Before real estate, I've been doing education as a principal. I have several private schools as one of my family businesses. And we also do a lot of real estate investment. So I thought, why not get a license? That's why I'm here.
A very smart decision. Make money more while you're making money. That's very smart.
True. True.
Nice to meet you. And next one, we have Amy Cho. Please unmute yourself.
Hi, Amy. Everyone. Hi, everyone. I'm Amy. I got a license several months. I because my family situation. So I think maybe I just need a part-time work. So yeah, I'm interested in the house, even though I don't buy, I just want to see. So I think this work is, yeah, it's interesting for me.
Yes, I mean, everybody needs a place to live and everybody needs a home. So definitely a lot of knowledge, whether you are buying now or later, it's definitely good to have some knowledge about real estate. Thank you and welcome, Amy.
Thank you.
Okay, next on will be Linda Tran.
Hello.
Hi, Linda.
Hi. My name is Linda. I just recently got my real estate license a couple months ago. Before real estate, I used to work for a school. Currently, I do have a business, but it's not related to real estate. But I want to learn more about real estate and want to learn in depth about it. And hopefully that I can able to help others buying homes for themselves and also invest in real estate.
That's a great incentive. Thank you, Linda. Next will be Thomas Quach.
Yeah, hello, Thomas Quach here. I've been doing real estate for a few years, but always part-time. I have an accounting job also that's very flexible, and so I can do it remotely. So I still do real estate on the side, even today, just on a referral basis.
It's very interesting because we see over our years in real estate, we see a lot of real estate professionals jumping in between insurance and CPA and tax accounting, and these industries seem to be very interchangeable as our flexibility is up. So as long as you increase your skill level, I'm definitely sure that you'll make a lot more money. Next, Ray Shah.
Okay. Yes, my name is Ray. I just got my license like a month ago, and I was a financial analyst for 17 years, and my company got shut down because the pandemic, because the COVID. So yeah, it's last year. So after my company shut down, and I decided maybe I should get a real estate license because I've been wanting to get, but just didn't have time. Yeah, and at the same time, I'm a public notary, and I have my own office. So I'm doing basically both. Yeah, I'm a notary, and also I'm a real estate realtor. Yeah, realtor. And I have a team. I already joined like a broker, and I have a team. It's like a team of 3, and we've been doing really good. Right now, even it's a slow market, but there's a lot of renting, a lot. So basically, every week we can get like 2 to 3 renting. Yeah. So from that, and we can get potential customers, and they ask us to help them find a house.
Yeah, that's a great way to pursue it. I'm happy that you're already having a good business at your starting point.
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Next will be Ina Lee.
Hi, my name is Ina Lee. I got my license beginning of this year. I currently actually have a full-time job. I do planning and forecasting. The reason I pick real estate is because I always have a very strong interest in property investments, and I love looking at houses. So the last 2 years when we are at home working from home, I decided to study for the real estate test, and that's how I got in here. Fun fact about myself is during the weekends, I usually on the baseball field watching my kids play baseball.
Oh, your weekend is soon gonna be with your clients watching some different homes.
I hope so.
But that's how I started too. I started helping my mom short selling her home, and also that's a lot of helping families usually how we start our career with. Next, And last one will be our Yong Yu.
Hi, my name is Yong Yu. And I just very fresh in real estate, but I did buy some houses for investment. I have a full job for sourcing manager to do the trading. And I think to have a license to be real estate realtor, I want to invest by myself and also help people to do investment.
I have
That's
a
it.
feeling
Thank you.
all our prospect clients is becoming our colleagues now. But good for you. Good for you.
Thank you.
And moving on to the next section. Our mission statement is to advocate and enhance the interest of realtors, to promote adherence to the Realtor Code of Ethics and professional competency of members, to safeguard and preserve private property rights, and always be mindful of cultural backgrounds within communities. The introduction. Okay. And here at West San Gabriel Valley Realtors, we have a lot of social media platforms so you can keep up with the newest updates about our industry. The first resource you have is www.wsgvar.com. In here, you'll be able to pay your membership dues, learn about our educational programs, and learn about the association events and class offered. We also have our Facebook webpage at wsgv.realtors. Also Instagram, YouTube, you can see our weekly MLS meetings on our West San Gabriel Valley Realtor TV channel, as well as a lot of trainings. If you missed it, you can go back and check it on YouTube. There's also text message updates. You can text WSGVR to the number 888-304-4055 to receive all the newest meeting events and updates. That is actually very important. I use that as a reminder for myself to attend a lot of the events through the text message updates. We also have a Twitter account at WSGVR. If you're interested, you go ahead and check it out. And you don't want to miss any emails from the association. So please add the following two email addresses to your contact. The first one is membership@wsgvar.com and info@wsgvar.com. In there, we will send weekly or sometimes as frequent as needed event informations, updates, registrations, classes offered, and also meetings that we have for you to better yourself in our industry. Our association is located at 1039 East Valley Boulevard, number 205B. It's on the second floor of the plaza. And the phone number is 626-288-6212. You want to save this phone number as your contact. If you have any challenges or any questions about the association, what you need to do about the Supra e-key and stuff, you can start with calling this number. The hours of operation is Monday, Tuesday, no Thursday? Monday? Okay, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Thursdays, that's when we have our weekly MLS meetings, which starts at 9. So the office will open 1 hour earlier, starting at 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. We are closed in the weekends. The office features real estate service centers and store. You will be able to purchase a lot of your realtor needed, like for sale signs, open house sign in escrow, or contract your pins, your business card, open house ledgers in the store. That's very convenient if you need to access that to promote your business. We also have a large auditorium where we host meetings up to about 50 to 100 people in our weekly meetings. A lot of classes are also held in here. We also have a conference room and our newly exclusive access member hub, which is at 205A, right next to our office here. You'll be able to use it for free from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Each time you access it, it's 2-hour limit per station, and it comes with free Wi-Fi, computers, work desk, meeting area, and coffee will be provided. Here is our current 2022 Board of Directors. These are the backbone members of our association, and they are on rotating terms. So once you join this, put enough time into our association, you definitely have an opportunity to become one of our directors as well. Each and all of these members have dedicated a lot of times in the association to learn about different committees, different work roles, as well as they also chip in the times to educate our members, such as what I'm doing right now. Our president is President Brian Chen. He was also a past president in 2010, and we're very proud to have him in 2022 again, which this is actually our 100th year in our association. Yeah. And Earl Knudsen is our treasurer. We have Marianne Cavatiel is our director. Ling Chao, who's been our long-term member, is our CIPS, a zip form instructor, and RPR certified instructor, and also our next year president-elect. She will be teaching you the section of the. Yes, any questions? She'll be teaching you the part 2 of today's classes, which is the MLS services. We also have Pauline Lam. She's a certified international property specialist, certified residential specialist, and a lot of certification under her name. She's the secretary of our association this year. Lorraine Clark, director. Cecilia Rudar, she's been in the industry for over 50 years, and she's seen a lot of progress in our industry over the past years. She's our current vice president. Mindy Ye, who is here in our auditorium right now. She's a certified residential specialist, a green and E-Pro. Later on, we'll be learning about what these designations mean to each, what they mean later. She's our immediately past president and also currently serve as our director. Jeff Huang is our director, Nanette Ong, and myself, Tom Tseng, Thomas Wang, CIPS, E-Pro, Green, and director, and my friend Shun Zhang is also here as director. Here's our staff. All the above page directors were on volunteer role, so we are all fellow realtor members within the association who are just volunteering our time to help the association and help our industry. Staff is the association's paid support roles. And first we have Albert Tran, who is our executive officer. He will oversee all the association, administrations throughout. And Angelica Morales, who's helping me facilitate this meeting right now. She's our operations manager. We have Karen Snow, our accountant. Beline Barrios, our event manager, as well as our communications manager. If you see a lot of the MLS event, that'll be coming from her email. We have Feng Tong, who is our education as well as store manager. And then Marie-Chris Benitez is our membership service representative. And Tracy Chong, our newest staff in the association, she's our member service representative. You might not know these names just yet. You can go ahead and screenshot them if you want. Next time you come to the association, you'll definitely see some of them. Say hi to them, greet them, and tell them that they're doing a great job. Okay. Our realtor membership is a 3-way agreement. That means when you sign up at Western Gabriel Valley Realtors Association, you are also signing up in the California Association of Realtors, as well as National Association of Realtors. And this term of 3-way agreement refers to the structure of the realtor. And all realtor members of the Western Gabriel Valley Realtors, we are automatically as the CAR and NAR members. The structure allows resources and influence to have unified, powerful voice in shaping our public policy, set recognized standards for ethical real estate practice, and contribute to the betterment of the real estate industry. So as our industry is a very, very big industry with a lot of people, we want to make sure the coherence of the realtors working with each other are working as smoothly as possible, at least conflict as possible, and also that our government policy is supporting what we do. So every year and every day, there's a lot of laws being passed in our California state level as well as national level. And together as realtor, we are trying to stand up to get united with a voice that can help our living environment, I guess, in terms of the housing, the laws, the government policy, and how we do business all together. What to know about the realtor trademarks and logos? I have a short video to share with you. Let's start.
As you know,
okay,
the real estate world can be really competitive. Standing out in a crowded market is crucial, but staying authentic while setting yourself apart is really the key to success. If you're a member of the National Association of Realtors, you use the Realtor mark to get eyes on you and your business and ensure those eyes see you as an honorable partner and trusted advisor. The Realtor mark means that you are more than a real estate agent. It signifies that you adhere to a code of ethics and that you are committed to protecting clients, the public, and other real estate professionals. It also tells people that you conduct business with integrity and provide high standards of real estate services. To ensure all members get the benefits of the mark, it's important that all members use it correctly. When it is used incorrectly, it diminishes the unique meaning of the mark and its value. Here's a few simple rules to help us preserve, promote, and protect the meaning and value of the mark for years to come. 1. Don't use Realtor as a synonym for real estate agent. Realtor only means member of the National Association of Realtors. That's something special that differentiates you and the services you provide. 2. Because Realtor identifies you as a member of NAR, you should use the mark with your name or the name of your firm. For example, Sally Rodriguez or Sunshine Realty. Remember to use all uppercase letters and the registration symbol to convey the special meaning of the mark. 3. Don't use Realtor with descriptive wording or as a job title. Using the mark like this implies it refers to anyone in real estate, regardless of NAR membership. For example, your hometown Realtor is incorrect, even if you are a member of NAR. Remember, Realtor means member, so it doesn't make sense to say your hometown member. No matter where the term Realtor is used, whether on a brochure or a website or in a social post or an ad, using it correctly preserves, promotes, and protects the value for all members. With a little help from Realtors everywhere, all NAR members can continue to count on the meaning of the mark to help distinguish themselves and convey credibility and their commitment to serving clients and the community for years to come.
Like the video showed, not all real estate agents are realtors, and so we take ourselves with a pride for holding ourselves to a higher standard. And once you become a realtor, you will receive a pin like this, where you get to wear this out to your appointments, to events, and to show that you are a realtor membership. You are a member of the National Association of Realtors. And along with the realtor membership to the NAR, there comes with some benefits. One of the most important one is the Zip Form Plus training and the Zip Form. It is a online form platform where we can access all the purchase agreements, the listing agreements, all the necessary legal documents to do what we need to do. whether to evict, to service termination of tenancy, or to write up any contracts. So that is a critical tool that we have. CRMLS matrix training. We host trainings as well as we offer the utilization of CRMLS. When you see any listings on Zillow, on Redfin, on Trulia, or any civilian websites, that all came from CRMLS, which is the professional level that what realtors use. And we have, as you have your license, you need to have 45 hours of continuing education for your license renewal every 4 years. So we have the classes offered here in our association as well. We also host commercial seminars and residential purchase agreement trainings and more. You can visit our website for our current and future educational offerings at our website, wsgvar.com/education. The benefits of CAR. So that was on the national NAR level. And now here's the benefits of California Association of Realtors level. We have the Realtor Secure Transaction, which is the zip form, the contracting we just spoke about. We have a Form Advisor, which is an online software program that recommends which CAR standard forms you need for your transaction, whether if that's for a listing, for residential, for commercial, or for a lease, for agreement, which forms do you need? And we also get a free profile page for your CAR members, which allows consumers to locate you for a listing and follow real estate agents to match for your referrals. And a very important one is the CAR legal hotline. You can also save this into your phone number contacts. Number is 213-739-8282. There's a lot of legal questions that starts during the real estate transaction from our buyer or sellers, or when we have questions about the transactions. And the California Association of Realtors offered a great help by offering free hotline to all CAR members. If you have any legal questions involved in our business or real estate related, you can go ahead and call these California attorneys for free. You know, the legal costs can go very, very high. They can range between $250 to upwards of $500, $600 per hour. And if you don't have a solid deal in place and you just have questions, you can definitely utilize our CAR legal hotline to solve your immediate need. And we'll go over more detail about the CAR legal hotline later on. You can visit www.car.org/members to access these great resources and more. And some more benefits that comes along with your NAR Realtor membership is that we partner with various companies who provide value-added offers and significant saving on products and services you use in your business and your personal life. The link below, you can go ahead and take a screenshot, is how you can access these benefit program. But it includes your realtor's insurance plays, because we're independent contractors. You might need your health insurance plans, and you can purchase through our NAR programs. We also have exclusive express and ground shipping from FedEx. We have some discount programs available at Dell Technologies, T-Mobile, or Lenovo. So go ahead and check out the website to see what we have to offer. Members networking. So all the pictures here you see are in our association, in either in conference room, auditorium, or mostly auditorium actually. So we host many events. The most frequent one is the MLS breakfast meetings. During the meetings, we network with our members and affiliates, and then we also see what other listings are newly coming up in the market. We get to see them and in the viewing caravan. We also get to hear about industry-focused presentations on every Thursday between 9 to 10 a.m. There's a saying that your net worth is as big as your network. So you definitely want to have a lot of friends in our industry because you are not going to be doing all the deals alone. You have to cooperate with the listing agent or a buyer's agent, and these are your friends. Along with the transactions, we also have a lot of business that work along with our transactions, such as escrow type company, title company, home inspection company, warranty company, insurance company. And you also want to make friends in the MLS meetings with our affiliates because they are your support roles to help you, guide you through a smooth transaction along the way. Now, our MLS breakfast meetings are offered in hybrid method, so you can physically come to our auditorium, like the bottom left pictures, and learn about the newest industry updates, or you can attend through Zoom if you register through the link. We also host cultural events such as Lunar New Year, Cinco de Mayo celebrations, and global festivals where we learn about the food, taste, and culture of different countries. So, we can potentially service more clients from different diversities. We have special events in our Christmas holiday celebration, July 4th celebration, and Veterans Day celebrations. We also have our member appreciation week where we try to treat our members to something fun or some good food. Here's our member services in our association. We have our store we have our association store located in our office, which offers sign writers, flags, fly holders, shoe covers, real estate books, gift pins, and etc. We also offer a color or black and white flyers printing service as low as 6 cents per page with black and whites, or 30 cents per page for colored copies, starting at 101 copies. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email membership@wsgvar.com with your member number, flyer quantity, and pickup time. We will ensure your printing is available at your desired time. You can also shop online and pick up at the association office at the websites, click on pay dues, or online stores. You can come to our office to register for the Supra e-key. Supra e-key is one of the most important tools. We have a lot of very important tools, actually. This is one of the most important tools. It allows the real estate agents to efficiently market and show listed homes. Basically, what this key will do is for real estate professionals and realtors only. If you are not able, let's say, for example, if you have a listing coming up in the market and you might not be there all the time to show for every single person, what you can do is you can put up a Supra lockbox, and only licensed real estate agents will be able to access the Supra lockbox. And when they go in, you will know who goes in, at what time they leave. So it offers a very high security and ease of mind. So the owner or you will know that the people who will be going into the house are your fellow realtors only, who are also abide by the same code of ethics. And if you're representing a buyer, you would like to schedule a showing, sometimes the listing agent might not always be available to be there to show you. And as a licensed agent, you get to bring your client and access at your desired time or your scheduled time through the Supra lockbox. So this is a very important tool. If you have any question about the Supra lockbox, you can go ahead and call the office at 626-288-6212 to purchase any of the Supra locks products.
In this quick video, you'll learn how to use your e-key to obtain the key and open the Supra Keybox shackle. Let's get to it straight away. Let's learn how to perform these two functions. It's showing time, and you need the house key to access the listing. Here's how to use your e-key to obtain the key. Enter your PIN code. Activate Bluetooth by pressing up on the bottom of the key box. When you see success, push up on the key container to release it and obtain the house key. Next, you have a listing. Let's release the shackle and assign the key box to a listing. Select Open Shackle. Enter the shackle code for the key box. select the reason you are releasing the shackle. Tap Done. Tap Save. Tap Begin. Activate Bluetooth by pressing up on the bottom of the key box. When you see Compress the shackle to the key box in the app, press down on the shackle to release it and place the key box on the listing. Important: if you're adding a new listing, enter the house number or MLS number to assign the key box to the listing. This ensured that your showing reports and notifications are more detailed.
That's just a brief overview of how to use the Supra. Once you purchase a Supra product in our association, whether the lockbox or the e-key, we'll be able to teach you how to use them in our store. And here is the CAR member legal hotline. If you have not added the phone number to your contact, I urge you to do that right now. The phone number is 213-739-8282. The legal hotline is available from Monday to Friday from 9 to 6. It provides free online one-to-one legal with CAR attorneys regarding the real estate practice. And there's also an app for that. You can download the CAR Legal Hotline app, which will connect our members to the CAR legal representative attorneys, and also give them a quicker, more user-friendly experience while in the field. Of affiliate members, our affiliate members consist of attorneys, lenders, titles, escrow, health and wellness, insurance, home warranty, home inspection, plumbing, natural hazard disclosure, environmental services, and much, much more. These are the companies that will help you along the way that you most likely will need during your transaction, although not all of them, but you'll need a lot of them during your transaction. You can find them through our WSG VR Connect app by downloading the WSG VR Connect app in your Apple Store or Google Play Store for our list of affiliates. You will also see a lot of them during our MLS meetings on every Thursday mornings. In our association, there's a lot of committees. These committees are ran by volunteering realtor members in our association. And the left side, you'll see standing committee, which is our backbone to the association. These are the fundamental ones. We have education committee, which will host a lot of classes to teach about our commercial seminars, the zip form training, how to use the MLS and whatnot. We have finance committees, which will oversee the association, how we're doing financially, if we're collecting enough fee from the members, if we're trying to offer services, all the fund will come from the finance part. Grievance committees, we're trying to create a peace and smooth transaction environment for our fellow realtor members. However, sometimes the goal cannot always be achieved. So if there's any dispute between realtors, we have this grievance committee to see if any, to determine if we need to escalate the issue into arbitration, or that's not a concern to the association. We also have legislative committee, which is very, very fun. This association includes 5 cities in our geography, includes Monterey Park, San Gabriel, Rosemead, Alhambra, and Temple City. Yes, and we try to connect with the city officials from these 5 different cities. We also learn about the newest updates, whether in California or within our constitutions. So basically, if you want to learn about any legal updates, we have a lot of laws being passed every day, and some of them are affecting landlords, they are affecting tenants, they are affecting realtors, how we practice. So we want to be up to date about those. And once the legislative learns about that, we also come back and share with our association members. Our membership and special events committee will host the events such as the Cinco de Mayo events, the July 4th events, Christmas parties, and Lunar New Year parties. So they make special events so our members can feel fun and mingled basically. We also have multiple listing service and technology, which is the Thursday meeting every morning at 9 a.m., where we try to present to you the most up-to-date information and also technology tool that can help us improve our business more conveniently. Professional standards. We are all real estate professionals and we want to be on the same standard. We want to make sure that we are working with people who know what they're doing. And that holds the same. You want to make sure you want to work with me and you want to make sure I know what I'm doing as well. So we have the professional standards. They set the standards throughout our industry to make sure that's basically the bottom line. We're not trying to make everybody like a superhero, but we want to make sure that nobody's pulling us down by not knowing what they do. Strategic planning is where we set our eyes on. We try to set a goal and try to make sure that we're on track to meet the goal and we're not just doing things aimlessly. The next portion will be our special committees, which starts with the affiliates. Our affiliate members have a committee and they are trying to bring different information presentation to us every month. So sometimes you'll hear a home warranty panelist. What's the difference between home warranty and home insurance, or different topics about title insurance, legal and tax, whatnot. So affiliates committee, they are responsible for bringing those to us. And that's very nice that you know some of them actually. The bylaws and rules regulations. The next will be the Global Business Council, which is a very renowned for our association. Our association is very renowned about our global business outreach in the whole National Association of Realtors. This is where we do a lot of inbound and outbound trade mission, trying to get to know real estate professionals from around the world. We sometimes go to Taiwan, Malaysia. We recently had a delegation. We went to Vietnam and Cambodia. We held a seminar with Mexico. We also signed a memorandum of understanding with Canada and many, many other different countries. So basically trying to create a coherent working environment between real estate professionals from around the world, that if we want to invest in Canada, if we want to invest in Cambodia, where do we have resources to? Who can we connect our clients with? And while ensuring that we get paid a commission for these referrals. And vice versa. If you have buyers or sellers coming from China and they need real estate services, where can Chinese real estate professional find us from? This is what the Global Business Council, we try to network with real estate professionals from around the world. And if you want to do some international business, this is also a good committee to get into. The orientation committee, they will be hosting the new member orientations like what I'm doing right now. And the premises committee, which is to make sure the association premises are clean, they're running smoothly. If things need touch up, they need cleaning, we need to add things or deduct things in our premises. That's what we do. The sergeant at arms is to make sure that each event is run smoothly and like it should be. Let's say if we need to have any raffles, we need to monitor that these are run like they should be. Or if there is any disorderly conduct, sergeant at arms will help us escort the disordered people out, I guess. Young professionals network is all the newer members or younger real estate professional. We try to create network and we try to do community outreach program. So we extend our outreach to tell people about what we do as realtors, and it could be sometimes community benefit, it could be educational. So they're kind of in between. But definitely this is a people where we expand our network. Professional development. So becoming a realtor or getting a real estate license is the first step into our industry. And within our industry is like a huge universe and university where you get to learn a lot more detailed and specific trades. And here are a lot of the credentials, designations that we're able to get through the National Association of Realtors. such as ABR, Accredited Buyers Representative, ALC, Accredited Land Consultant. CCIM is a huge one, Certified Commercial Investment Member. Most of the CCIM designee have done transactions larger than $40 million. So that also shows how much money they make. They have to be really into real estate in order to get such designation. The CIPS, Certified International Property Specialist. This is where we learn about different cultures from around the world, the trading customs in different countries. And this is also, many of the CIPS members also goes to the Global Business Council Committee. So because that's where the CIPS happens the most. Within these designations, public members such as buyers or sellers will be able to search our realtor members through the NAR website for these specially designated people. If they want to hire a service, if they need a international property specialist, they will be able to go to the CIPS website and locate our members. Certified property manager, certified real estate brokerage manager, or certified residential specialist, counselor of real estate, general accredited appraiser, green, NAR's green designation, graduate realtor institute, where we teach in depth about the real estate world on top of what we've already learned as a realtor, performance management network, Realtor Association Certified Executive, Residential Accredited Appraiser, Stellar Representative Specialist, Society of Industrial and Office Realtors, and SRES Senior Real Estate Specialist. So in our industry, we might come across a lot of scenarios. I'm a veteran, I want to relocate. Can you help me? I'm a senior, I want to get a reverse mortgage. Can you help me? I want to do business across the international waters. Can you help me? And with these questions, these designations are the solution to it. And with this designation, you can confidently set yourself apart from other real estate professionals who don't own this designation to better service your clients. This just shows that you have taken much more courses, you have much more profound understanding in these topics compared to the other realtors. At home with diversity, broker price opinion resources. This is specifically related to short sales because in short sale, they don't use appraiser and they use broker price opinions a lot more. Certified real estate team specialist and ePro cutting edge technologies and digital initiatives to link up with today's savvy real estate consumer. Military relocation professional, pricing strategy advisor, RENE real estate negotiation expert, resort and second home property specialist, short sales and foreclosure resources. So let's say, for example, if you want to pick up some of the banking foreclosure properties, if you want to work with some short sale buyers, and the question, have you ever worked with short sale before? And having this designation will help you tremendously, not letting your client know that you are a trained and certified people. We also have commercial services with over 85 commercial members. The monthly commercial seminars pertaining to current and relevant topics about the commercial real estate industry markets and the rights of the property owners. The commercial seminars are free to members and also non-members. We host monthly trainings on commercial tools such as MLS. We have a realtor property resource, which is about RPR, where it will show you the valuation, how it came up with valuation of each unique property. And it also shows us the history, home sales price, the tax records and whatnot. Annual training on residential development and land use series. Commercial marketplace, we free networking events for commercial realtors to pitch their properties during monthly commercial seminars and webinars. For more information about the association's commercial services, please visit www.wsgvar.com/commercial or contact us at membership@westerngabrielvalleyrealtors.com. Call us at 626-288-6212 should you have any more questions. We host annual events through CAR and NAR. The California Association of Realtors, we have over 210,000 realtors. And the California has over 450,000 licensed real estate professionals. So among the 450,000 licensees, less than half are realtors. And that's why we pride ourselves with holding ourselves to a higher standards. Within the CAR, there are over 100 local associations and 32 regions. We make up part of the 100 local associations in the CAR, and we are region 16 in the California Association of Realtors. We host 3 business meetings every year as follows. The winters are usually, winter and spring has just passed. The spring one was in Sacramento, and that's the picture you see. We went to Sacramento where all the legislative works, and we met with our council member, assembly members to learn about what's on their agenda, also to advocate our housing legal updates. The next one coming up will be in October. It's usually either in the Bay Area, sometimes like in Monterey Beach, or in the deserts in Southern California. If you have any questions about the CAR customer service, you can feel free to save their contact as 213-739-8227. And the website is www.car.org. This is also the website where you will access your zip form. So make sure you save these in your bookmark or contact. Next is the Realtor Action Fund. What is it? The Realtor Action Fund is a vital service for you and your business by voluntarily contributing to the Realtor Action Fund. You are helping to protect private property rights through CAR's lobbying efforts and local issues and candidate campaigns. So contributions to the Realtor Association Fund have stopped direct taxing of realtor commissions and other services related to the transaction, and also political candidates who are against building housings and against realtor issues. Political. So yeah. So in here, we are a very big group and we want to make our voices heard louder. There's a saying, if you are not on the table, you're on the menu. So political is very important to everyone. If you could not be interested, you don't have to be interested in political. However, you are part of the political efforts. So for example, California was short on taxes and trying to gouge money out from anywhere they could. They were trying to tax realtors for the gross commission that we get. So it's a very glamour business where it looks like, wow, you're getting a $10,000 or however many $1,000 for each transaction, but that's not calculating into our independent contractor expenses, our marketing expenses, our fees to be split with our brokerage, our cost of fuel. And sometimes people are asking for rebates already, but the California wanted to tax on top of everything. That includes our services that we use, the commissions that the brokerages get. So the Realtor Action Fund, through the lobbying effort, we were able to stop that. And also, we also do some campaigns. We're trying to support our local politicians who are trying to who have the same value as our realtors, who are trying to promote real estate development rather than stop housing development. There is no money too little and there is no money too large. So for most of the directors, we voluntarily contribute $150 or more per year to be, to help us advocate for our effort. But if you are just starting in the business, you are learning about it, you can start with $20. Anything will help in our industry. Here's a little video about the Realtor Action Fund. So in our National Association of Realtors, There are a total of 54 states association and 13 regions in the United States. The California Association of Realtors is considered as Region 13. And they also host annual events such as Legislative Committee in May. It just happened in, I think, Maryland. It was at National Harbor, Maryland on May 1st through 6th. And we also have Realtor Conference and Expo, which will happen this November 9th through November 14th in Orlando, Florida. Many of our directors and our presidents will also be attending. If you want to learn the most newest National Association of Realtor updates, that's a good place to go. They also have a lot of marketing materials and affiliates being there to help you guide through your business, should you be interested. So, Realtor, okay, Realtor safety. NAR has a wealth of resources to help agents, brokers, and associations better understand and educate each other about the safety risks they face. From planning your safety strategy to extensive safety resources, including apps, products, and educators, NAR has many useful items for all real estate professionals, including regularly scheduled safety webinars, numerous articles organized by categories, videos, and safety alert programs. The NAR further offers the Safety Matters, Safety Business equals to Smart Business course, free of charge to state and local realtor associations. Realtor safety is very, very important because during our practice, there is a lot of opportunities where you will be meeting an unknown client at a unfamiliar location. There might be a person saying, hey, calling you and say, hey, are you Realtor Linda? Are you Realtor Anli? I have a question. I would like to see this home. Please, can you show this to me? And you might be very excited and head out there, not knowing who they are, what they do, and what their intention is. And there has been realtor robbed or sex assaulted incidences. That's why we really care about this. For example, let's say if you wanna, it's the first time you meet with your client, I suggest that you bring them to your office. You meet with them either in your office or publicly available locations such as a Starbucks, and learn about what their need, meet with them, see them, obtain their either driver's license so you know who you are servicing, who you are working with, and potentially scan the image to save in your office for a copy, or send it to your important person so they know who you are with in case of emergency. Sometimes you might be in an open house. Try not to do that alone. Try to have a partner, a colleague to be there with you. In case, so one person could be doing the greeting and another one can just oversee the whole event, because in an open house, there might be valuables from the owners still in the house if they haven't vacated yet. Also avoid going to the basement or walking in front of the client alone, let's say to the upstairs. There has been instances where the realtors go upstairs and while the client's still downstairs, and they just jam the staircase with a gun and say, take off, give me your everything. So be really, really careful. Also, a pepper spray, it will be your good friend. Like this non-lethal weapon, but it definitely deters the offenders. Bring this anywhere with you. Sometimes you might need to have secret codes. Let's say if you have a partner and tell them a code, let's say, hey, you're under threat. You might be giving a call. You cannot say, hey, somebody's pointing a gun at me. They might just shoot you. So you might say, hey, I'm here at this place. Do you mind getting a red file in my office from my drawer here? And by that red file or color coding your secret wording, they might not know that you are in trouble. Can you bring this file to me? I just need it for a second, and I'm here at this address, and you'll be able to give it out. Something like that is very important. Think of ways that you can increase your safety. Yeah. And also go to these classes that we offer.
As a real estate professional, you are in a unique position that most working professionals never face. In your business, you often share your contact information openly with others, meet unknown clients, and walk through vacant properties, to name a few. It's because of the unique nature of this business that it's critical for all real estate professionals to have personal safety protocols in place that you follow every day, with every client, every time. So what kind of safety protocols should you implement into your daily routine? Here are a few to consider. When meeting a client for the first time, do not meet a new client at a property right away without first having an initial meeting at your office or a public space, like a coffee shop. During the initial meeting, make copies or take photos of the client's driver's license and pre-approval letter for your records. This precaution allows you to keep a record at the office of who your clients are, their information, and a calendar of appointments. When first meeting with a new client, you should discuss the types of real estate they're interested in and walk them through the safety protocols you have in place for all clients. Now you can arrange showings, meet them at properties, and schedule open houses to help them through the biggest financial decision of their life. When viewing a property, it's okay to ask your client to drive separately. This is a safety precaution for you as much as it is for them, not to mention you might both have appointments to go to before or afterward.
Hey, this is cute.
As you tour a property, walk behind your client. This routine safety measure allows them to see the room first and make their own impressions. Many agents do not go into attics, garages, or basements as an additional safety measure. But encourage your client to look around and let you know what they think. It is a safe practice to only show vacant properties which might not have electricity during daylight hours. This allows you to see what safety hazards may exist, like a loose floorboard or any defects the house may have.
It's got potential.
When holding an open house, advise your clients to board their pets and remove jewelry, family photos, credit card receipts, artwork, prescription drugs, and any other valued possessions from the home in advance of the open house. This is just one way to look out for your client and to keep their property and belongings secure. Keep a record of who entered the house by asking everyone who walks in the door to sign in with their name and phone number or show a photo ID. There is something to be said about safety in numbers. Consider bringing along a colleague when holding an open house. If there are several potential buyers walking through the home, even better to have 2 agents on hand to answer questions and keep an eye on things. Safety is an important part of real estate. Be prepared and follow the protocols and processes that have been put in place to keep you and your clients safe. For more information and additional resources, visit www.nar.realtor/safety.
Wrapping up, I'm very happy to say about the first portion. Okay, the next will be the Code of Ethics, the NAR's Code of Ethics and Standards of Practices plus related resource and training. So all of us are subscribing to the Code of Ethics to make sure that we are not negatively competing against each other. So the first portion about this Code of Ethics is our duties to our clients and customers. The second portion is the duties to the public, what we say to the public, and the duties to the other realtors. The new standard, on November 13, the NAR Board of Directors voted to make some significant changes to its professional standard policies. The changes went into effect immediately upon enactment by the board. Specifically, the NAR voted to add a new standard of practice 10-5 to the Code of Ethics stating the following: realtors must not use harassing speech, hate speech, epithets, or slurs based on race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, national origin, sexual orientation, or gender identity. Revise the professional standard policy statement to expand the applicability of the Code of Ethics to all of a realtor's activities, not just real estate related activities and transactions involving realtors. In your Code of Ethics, the first portion is the duties to the clients and customers in the articles 1 through 9. Article 1 basically says your fiduciary duty that our agency, we're putting our clients first, not our checks first. So if the client's not ready to make a purchase, we're not forcing them to buy just because we have an open escrow in 3 months or 5 months. We need a check. We are still respecting their putting the clients first. And also disclosure issues. Try to avoid exaggeration, misrepresentation, and concealment or hiding important information from others. The cooperation and compensation, realtors should not misrepresent the availability to show. Say, for example, if you put it on market and say, do not show until this date until an open house. But before the event, you are already starting to take your clients over there, trying to make a double deal, dual agency for yourself. That is against the code of ethics on self-dealing. So make sure you be fair to all the licensed realtors, our fellow realtors. And also, another topic about self-dealing, prior to the rendering opinion for value or other services, if you do intend to purchase, inform the seller of your interest to purchase before you make a price opinion. So we're not saying, hey, your home is worth $500,000 and I'm interested in buying it, without telling them, hey, I'm gonna fix this up and I'm gonna be making $1 million out of this house. That's against our code of ethics in chapter 5. And also no secret profit is very similar. Sometimes the owner might leave the country for 20, 30 years. They might not know the valuation. So we can't be saying, hey, I'll buy this home off of you for cheap and then try to make a lot of secret profit. If there's gonna be profiting, when you purchase a property like that, we have to disclose. First, we need to disclose that we're a licensed real estate professional. And second, we need to disclose the potential profit we might be making if we were to make this deal. So the owner doesn't come back to you and say, hey, this guy cheated on me. I could have made $200,000, $300,000 more, but this guy just got it off cheap. And that's betrayal of the fiduciary duty as well. Dual compensation, disclose to all and clients consent. So if you are getting paid from the seller's agent, and you are also collecting a fee from the buyer, you need to disclose all your income and compensation to all the parties that are offering. That means you cannot be taking like 2%, 3% from the listing agent and then tell your buyer and say, hey, I'm not getting paid, so can you pay me another 2% on top of that? That's against our code of ethics. Trust account records. It doesn't happen as frequently, but it still does. Whenever a client is submitting an offer on a property, sometimes we need to reserve a earnest money deposit check. If any money come across our hand, we must have a ledger that it goes to the trust account, or we have received, we're holding on to a certain checks. You need to have that very, very clearly written, or both you and your broker will get into trouble. So keep a good record when you are handling your client's money. And clear written documents and given a copy at signing. So whenever you are providing a document, make sure that the signers are getting a copy. You are not just taking the original away without giving them the copy. Okay. The second portion of the Code of Ethics is Article 10 through 14. It's our duties to the public. The 10th being fair housing. We must provide equal professional services and information, basically not discriminating. Professional competency. Meet the standards of care for each specialization in which you will provide the service. We're licensed to do real estate throughout California, but sometimes we might not be familiar with the specific trading or item that we're dealing with, such as we might not know about farms. I might not know much about Sacramento. That's about 400 miles away from me, where they're trading customs. Or sometimes if it's a commercial property, I might not have the proper training in it. In that case, we might need to refer the clients to either the Bay Area agent, to a commercial agent, or to a specialized agent who is more competent. However, by referring to them, you are still entitled to a referral fee if you do sign a referral agreement. So being in this career, where it enables you to make money through many, many different ways, even if you do not handle the client yourself directly. Truth in advertising, true and accurate pictures. There are sometimes, when you are trying to make a listing and you take some pictures, now your neighbors might be listing the property as well. They might just decide to take your picture, which is not really their home, or they might be, taking a shot to the neighbor's picture. It doesn't paint a real accurate picture. So make sure in whatever you're advertising, the information is true and accurate. Unauthorized practice of law, because in our work, we touch on many subjects. Sometimes people might ask about how is the tax gonna be? How is the law? Will I get into this legal trouble if I do this or if I do that? They might present us with a question, but make sure we are not attorneys. So we are not really authorized to practice law. If any legal questions, that's when you can utilize the CAR legal hotlines to get your questions clarified. This is a very, very big item we don't want to come across. We tend to know a lot of the things, but we're unable to practice the laws. Be careful on that. And duty to cooperate with professional standards. So we have that professional standards. We must abide that the professional standards during our practice, and we need to abide by that. Also, our duties to the realtors, where we should not disparaging competitors, either false or misleading statements, or interference in agency. Let's say if another agent already signed contract with a prospect or your potential client, we are not to discourage their relationship and say he sucks, she sucks, this guy. We're not to badmouth our colleagues. Let them have the deal. If it doesn't work out, you'll have it, let it be. Because we don't want to be backstabbed when we have a client too. Some people will practice that. That's against the code of ethics. In the realtor community, we try to keep this as clean as possible. So all this, we only focus on the transaction itself to make it smooth, not to worry about any backstabbing. Duty to arbitrate commission disputes. Let's say if a person steals any clients, I brought them, I wrote an offer, somehow this client got stolen or something like that. If there's any commission to dispute, we are to arbitrate among our realtor members. That's it. That summarizes our first part of the orientation, and we could have a good break for 15 minutes. Our president-elect and also our director, Ling Chao, will be hosting our second portion of the class, our MLS class. That's it. Thank you for your participation.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Ling Chao, and I'm doing the second portion of the orientation today. I am a realtor like you, and I welcome you to join our board. Thank you very much for joining our board. We're happy to see you. I don't know every one of you, but I understand that you had a introduction with Tom. So, and thank you for coming today. I know on a Friday, it's kind of difficult to stay on the computer for 3 hours, but it is important to let you know what we're doing and what's ahead of you for the multiple listing services. Okay, so we're gonna start. I have computer in front of me, and it's not a Mac, it's a PC, so I might have a little problem. So if I do, please understand I'm not a PC girl. Okay, let's go. Okay, I need to move this on the side because I can't see. Okay, oh gosh, sorry. If you have any question, please welcome to text it in chat box. I'll be happy to answer your question. So what is multiple listing? Multiple listing short for MLS. A long time ago, and I have to say, when I first started back in, I'm not going to tell you when, we started with just books. It was, we called it the blue book. The book is about 3 inches thick. It comes out every month. So every month we had to pay to buy the books. And the books are very important to us. And we keep them because it's like a record for us. So it's a history. So we can always go back to see if the property's been listed before, was it sold before. So by the end of the year, we, by our desk at our office, we have piles of this blue book. You see the cartoon on the bottom with the person laying on the floor with a paper on top of it. That's pretty much how it was. You couldn't even get into your cubicle because we have layers of books there. And our company broker or manager or owner says, hey, I'm gonna call a truck over and I need you guys to throw all the books out. And we pleaded, we said, no, 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 we need the history, we can't throw them out. But at that time, they forced us to throw them out. And those books are not cheap either. Don't think that those books are cheap. Those books are not cheap. I wish I had saved some so we can have an idea what it looked like. It really looked like to give you an idea, if you're, maybe the young ones probably don't remember what a telephone book looked like. It's pretty much about the same size of those telephone books. Does anybody remember what a telephone book looked like? Don't say you don't, okay? Make me feel old. Okay, so that's how the historical of the MLS data those days. And and it started, someone, exactly 12 associations started the MLS system. And our association, the West End Gabriel Valley of Realtors, are one of them. So it helps us, realtor like you, are able to see the listing and make a blanket unilateral offer of compensation. So that means that if you belong to MLS, and you put the listing on MLS, you are bound to give commission to the other party, okay? And facilitating an order correlation and this, I'm so bad at reading today, dissemination of the listing information, helping agent to provide better service to the client and the public. So the MLS has brought us to the next level of the real estate market. It helps us understand the listing and has information for us. And also it helps us to make sure that we are getting commission, right? Commission is very important to us because that's what we work for. So who can join? Any active realtor, members of the WSGVR may participate in MLS, okay? And any licensed California real estate broker can be one. A salesperson who is not a realtor member of the WSGVR may obtain access to the MLS. So we call them the MLS only subscriber, but the broker has to be our MLS only subscriber. So who are those people? Most of the people who is not a realtor are maybe their appraisal people, attorney, want to go into the listing and take a look at things. Appraisal, loan officers, sometimes they do that. So they're really not a major profession of realtor members. So they're just using the multiple listing. A lot of appraisal does that, a lot of appraisal. A salesperson under a realtor broker participant can only be a realtor subscriber. Let's say your broker is a realtor, then you have to be a realtor member. I hope you understand the difference from the first part of our meeting this morning, orientation that you are a realtor, right? So we have MLS breakfast meeting every Thursday morning at 9 o'clock. We have in person, and we also have it in the Zoom meeting. So how we happy to offer in person, and then we have a chair of the monthly MLS committee. And what do? We network with affiliates and other real estate profession. My old broker told me a long time ago, says, don't be a secret agent. Come to the board, meet other real estate professional like you. So when you write an offer or see an offer, you know that person, who that person is, right? It's on a multiple offer situation. If you're writing an offer to someone that you know, and they know how you work, the chance of you getting into that door is much, much higher than someone they don't know of, right? Free industry update and education classes. We're very well known for education classes. So we have a lot, every Thursday we have a speaker. Last Thursday, we had a speaker talking about living trust, attorney that came and talked about living trust. So you might think, what does living trust have to do with real estate? It has a lot of things to do with real estate because we sell the property, right? So we are, and also we have broker open house. We also call that caravan. You are welcome to pitch your property if you have a new listing or you have a change on your listing. You're welcome to come and pitch your listings. And of course, very important, make friends. You know, every Thursday I come over to the board. It's like seeing old friends here and talking about how you're doing, what's happening. You know, social. You have to social. We also have the monthly commercial networking meeting. Meet every second Tuesday of each month from 12 to 2 p.m. And if you're a commercial broker, you'll please come because that's where you network as well. We have related topics, industry update and education classes, and you're welcome to pitch your commercial listing. And what are you looking for? What your client needs? Of course, again, social. So I can't see the topic on the top. It says dispute. Let me move that. Let me see if I can move this out of the area. Dispute. What is it? What is the second word on that? Dispute and what? Yeah, better. Thank you. Oh, let's go back. Okay, dispute resolutions. So potential violation of CLS rules and regulation. If you're on CLS, and this is who we belong, the California Region Multiple Listing Services, we have rules and regulation. We need rules and regulation to regulate what's put on the listing. So if you see something that you think is wrong, you are always welcome to click report a potential violation link on the bottom of the listing. On every listing on the bottom, it has this. It says report a potential violation. A new window will appear and you will promptly provide the information regarding the potential violation. So that is for the California Regional MLS, okay? So you want to complain about ethics. Somebody is doing something bad and you think that, oh, no, don't do that. Realtors are bound by the Code of Ethics of the National Association of Realtors, and violator of the Code of Ethics can be subject to discipline action through the professional standard process. So you believe another realtor member has violated any portion of the Code of Ethics, you are welcome to call the association to report, file a complaint, right? And regarding money dispute, we call it arbitration hearing. Again, you feel that there's issue with the money when you're talking about money, dispute that involve money, arise within the real estate industry are settled through arbitration. So please call the association for more information. So there's dispute. One dispute is CRMS. You can click on the link and report directly to CRMS. Regarding ethics and arbitration, you call our association. Okay, so what is arbitration? What is ethics complaint? You see the dollar sign versus a cuffling. So arbitration, of course, is always money, right? We're dealing with money. So if you feel that you should get the commission, or somebody says, you know, I didn't give you the commission, or you brought the client to see the property and something happened, is no longer your client and somebody took away your clients, therefore you don't make that commission, that's called arbitration, right? So professional standard committee hearing, we have a professional standard committee, we do a hearing, and after that we decide whether is a stand of you know, there is at fault or there's no issue. So if there is no issue, of course, you know, the case gets dismissed. If there is something happen, we'll submit and then request for review for director review. You can always do that, or no request for review for final result. So it's a long process. It doesn't happen next day. It will take a while. So if you do an arbitration, please understand that it doesn't happen next week, might not happen next month, but it will be taken care of. Ethics complaint. So somebody did something no, right? So ethics, you complain about the exit ethics, and then we go to the grievance committee. That's another committee of volunteer that will review what you complained about. And they feel there is an issue, well, they'll submit it to the professional standard committee. And that committee will have a hearing as well regarding the complaint. And we'll hear from the both sides. One says this and one says the other. And we decide whether we have a case or we don't have a case, and what is the penalty. So when that happens, you can always request for review by the directors, or no request for a review from the director ratified. So it's a done case. So there could be a case, or there could not be a case, but you always feel that if you're cheated on, or somebody didn't do their job, or another agent was unethical, you're always welcome to file ethics complaint. It's up to you, okay, if you want to do that. Beware antitrust law, the Sherman Acts. Every contract combination in the form of trust, but otherwise, or conspiracy in restraining of the trade is declared illegal. So conspiracy, two or more people agree to take certain action, right? So let's say somebody says, oh, let's do this, but one person is not conspiracy, right? Two people or more who agree on taking certain action is called conspiracy. No discussion of standard of commissions. All commission are negotiable between clients and broker. So someone always asks me, what is a commission nowadays? I said, how do you determine commission nowadays? You can ask for 5%, you can ask for 7%, you can even ask for 10%, or if you feel you deserve 20%, you're welcome to ask, right? There's no reason you don't want to ask for more. Commission goes up and down, or if you feel that you don't even want to make any commission, you can don't take commission, and zero commission if you feel that's how you want to do for free. But I don't think your broker is going to agree, but it could happen too. So the MLS data and system, the Western Gabriel Valley of Realtor is a member of the California Regional MLS. We call it CRMLS. The CMS is the largest MLS system and service provider in the United States. Okay, and it is true. There's many MLS companies out there. We're one of the we're the largest. Okay, MLS system in the state. So they have support 800-925-1525. Please take that number down because you do call. I do call. You'll find out that is a very important number for you. Monday to Friday from 8:30 to 9 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 3. And there's also a chat box. You can chat with someone on the computer, on internet. So CRMS mission statement says the CRMS provide accurate data through innovation, technology, solution, empowering real estate professionals to cooperate and succeed. So cooperate is very important because we're cooperating our commission, right? Not every country has an MLS. Our United States are very particular. We have our MLS, and to be honest with you, other countries are very envy of us because we are sharing our data with everybody. Some country, they don't share data of their listings, right? Or some company doesn't share their data with another company. So nobody would know listing is sold in the secret. Like I can only sell my company's listing, or your, if I want to buy your listing, we have to negotiate commission first before we can talk about this property. With us, our MLS stated how much commissions, if you cooperate with me, I will give you, right? So it's public in the way of real, if you're a member, right? CRMS core value is broker-centric. We are here to support our participating broker with their business, and that is very true. That means intense focus on dedicated broker resources, top quality MLS, technology, strategic innovations to offer broker better data access and beyond. We won't forget who drives our MLS. So who drives the MLS? Us, right? You, me. We the one who put in the data. Comprehensive. There is a reason why we give our user more comprehensive access to data than any other MLS. We believe there should be no limitation to MLS data. If your clients need a high quality information as you are a professional, should be able to give them. Hold on, I gotta move this up now. No, I'm not good with PC. It's not holding down. Okay, I'm gonna move it up a little bit. Move it up a little bit. Progressive. Thanks to our participant in local and national MLS movement, our investment in groundbreaking tech, and our frequent communication with real estate professionals, we stay on the cutting edge of what. Hold on, gotta go back. What happened? It's not going. Oh. Okay, but I can't see the bottom. Oh. What happened? Sorry, guys. I told you I'm not good with this. What in? What in? And then we end. Okay. Okay. Sorry, people on the Zoom. Okay, we're gonna go next. Wait, but I need to move this down again. Oh, Zoom loves me. Okay, CMS user and coverage area. As of March of this year, we have 155 members. Okay, so real estate professional joined the CMS. So coverage area, you see that the dark blue is the participating people, agents. The light, next one is the data sharing. So, and the light blue is reciprocal access, okay? And the yellow is additional service area. Unfortunately, we are not totally state wide, but the most of the data that we do most of the transaction is here. We still can see their data. It's just that they're not our member. So you can see that it is a very competitive MLS companies that they are trying to get members. But if you look at all the light white area, not much of business is going on there. Okay, we get the San Diego, we see San Diego. The one up on top, they don't do as much business, but we get San Francisco, Silicon Valley, we get all those. That's enough for your business. Oops, what happened? Okay, so CMS covered area is 41 association of broker realtors, 15 data share AOL MLS, 5 reciprocals, and then 5 additional service area. So on the left, you can see the coverage area, the data share, the reciprocal area, and the additional service area. Okay, so if you have somebody want to buy Big Bear, you can always see that. If you wanted someone to buy San Francisco area, you're welcome to see that. And I didn't even know that we have Honolulu in there. Interesting. Silicon Valley, San Francisco area, you know, a lot of throughout the California. So why do we want to join CRMS? It's a member benefit that they give us something else. Besides sharing their listing data, they have the MLS system with the CRMS metrics, Cloud MLX, the mobile version. Okay, you can see listings on your cell phone with the MLS Touch app, the Home Snap Pro, and we also have the marketing apps for you. We have the Cloud CMA, okay, the Cloud Stream, the eProperty Watch, InfoSmart, Marketing Statistics, Finance, and Rate Plus. If you want to know what they are, please join the CRMS class that's coming up soon, that you can learn about all these different apps and how to get on CRMS and get the best out of CRMS. There's so many things on there, too much sometimes. I don't even know, I don't even click every one of them. So there's more syndication, the list hub, multiple purpose platform, the realtor property resources. That's from NAR. That's a nationwide listing information. So you're always welcome. It's free for you because you're a realtor member. You please welcome to go on there and play with it. Remind, Lion Desk, schedule showing time. Showing time is if you have a listing, you can connect to showing time, and then the buyer agent can click on the time they want to show, and you can set up all what time you can show, what time you cannot show. If there is a CBS code, they automatically text them and says this is confirmed. We'll send you a CBS code on the lockbox. Networking, the new home resource professional, international Proxio. I can always have problems saying that, but that's an international listing. You're welcome to go on there. Taxes, realistic taxes. Okay. Lone Wolf Transactions, the form edition. We have a class next Monday from 9:30 to 12:30 for the new sign up as a realtor member, the new joining us as a new profession. I highly recommend all of you to join this class because it's going to tell you how to use Zip form. Zip form is where all the forms are, the purchase agreement, the listing agreement. How do you access it? It doesn't tell you how to write them, but it tells you how to access all the forms and how to set it up. So you're ready to go, ready to write an offer, ready to get a listing. And after the listing, where you're going to get the disclosures, all the forms that you think that you need in your transaction is on Zip form. Okay, so next Monday, please set aside another 3 hours to learn about zip form. It's very important. 2 classes that you have to take for new agent that just coming in as a brand new realtor. Please take the zip form and take the CLMS classes. Those are the 2 very important classes. So you can call, or you can, our association, or you can sign up online. The NAR Realtor Property Resources, we call it RPR, is one that they feel that the NAR is set up for all the listings in the United States. If you want to see listings in Florida, you're welcome to go and take a look at it. And if you want to see Chicago, you want to see Texas. So they're trying to sign up with all the MLS groups in the United States to share data. So they have a lot of information. You do not put listings on RPR, but you can see the listing and contact the listing agent. You can see the information about the property. You can see the information about the neighborhood. If someone asks you, what is Dallas, Texas like? And you don't have any resources, right? But you can always go into Realty Property Resources, RPR, and look for Dallas, Texas neighborhood. You know, they'll give you all the information about that particular city, okay? And it's a NAR Realtor member benefit, okay? And then they also have it on the app. So the you can look at on your cell phone as well. So you can create a custom branding, client-friendly report, CMA, email or text anywhere, anytime, which is very good. I mean, I go on it quite a bit. They keep on updating, so sometimes I'm kind of confused what's going on there. But they have hundreds of data sets on more than 160 million on and off market property. Create an ultimate listing package. They do have a short version of the CMA. If you're getting a listing, you want to know what's going on, you can do a short version of the CMA, or you can do a long version, which is 60-some pages. And I did one time, and I sent it to my client. He thought I was up all night getting all these data for him. The people don't like to read 60-some pages. You can do the short version of it, okay? Calculate the ROI for your client home improvement. They do have a way of calculate your investment property. If your client wants to buy an investment, they want to know what the rate of return is. You can do that too. They help you on that. And send custom client-friendly report from your smartphone, iPad, Android tablets, and desktop. So please visit the RPR. It's called narrpr.com, and install the RPR mobile edition anytime, anywhere. I have it on my phone. If I was showing a home to a client and they say, do you know how much, what is it about this property? I go to my RPR mobile version and I type in the address, and all the information about this property will show up. They used to be a couple days delay, but now I think they changed it to very fast. Oh, what did I do? Okay. So what is Realty Property Resources? We're going to share a little video clip with you. See if I say anything wrong, okay?
As a realtor, you want the absolute best for your clients and customers. After all, buying or selling a property is one of the biggest decisions they'll make. But how can you provide them with the best information to make that decision? Typically, you could go to one place to get a few property facts, then to another place to research the local schools, and still another for local demographics. And for an even deeper dive, you could venture through several more places to learn the property history, what people are saying about the neighborhood, mortgage information, and so on. We understand you need to accurately assess what's best for your clients and customers. But the truth is, your time and money is being wasted tracking down all these facts from so many different places. That's where Realtor's Property Resource comes in. RPR is the National Association of Realtors' exclusive nationwide property database for realtors. With access to over 160 million properties, RPR gives you access to the most comprehensive reports that are sure to inform and impress even the most demanding clients. No matter what your specialty is, RPR has partnered with hundreds of sources, including MLSs and CIEs across the country, to provide you with the most current, accurate, and valuable information in one centralized place. You will discover everything from school reports to census, demographics, tax data, foreclosures, mortgage information, mapping, distress data, flood zones, historic data, and so much more. That way, when your clients and customers come to you with every single question, you'll have every single answer. And because RPR is included in your NAR member dues, there is no additional cost. RPR, bringing realtors to the next level.
Okay, let me stop this. Oh. I had to request our association to buy me a MacBook. Can't do this.
As a realtor.
Okay, here we go. Scare me. I have some of you on the Zoom. Can you just acknowledge that you're here? Can you do me a favor? Just chat, say you're here, so I know that I'm not talking to myself. Do you guys know how to do one chat? 3. Let's see. Oh, wait, I can't see it. I can't even open this thing. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I don't see you, so I don't know if you're here. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, where to find those useful tools? So when you log into CLMS, you'll see them here. You have the builders update. If you need to look at what builders are doing, there's another place that you can look at the new builders. Is also new home resources, new home sources here. See, I don't even know property panorama this. I don't know what that is. That's new. So all this are here. InfoSpark is really interesting. Good when you have time to go in, take a look at it. The other thing is that if you're doing a lease listing and you want to have your tenant applicants to apply for credit report, RentSpree is the one that you set it up under your email address and whatever you have a link for yourself. So whenever the tenant applies for credit, they'll send it, you send them the link and all their credit report come to you and they pay for it. You don't have to pay for it. So that's fun. So a lot of information here. Please go into CMS and take a look at it. The cloud CMA is where you do your marketing. Cloud MRX, I haven't been there for a while, but there's so many things. Okay. Thank you everybody for replying. I really appreciate it. I don't feel alone. I really need a Mac. Okay, did I do this right? Okay, next one. The California Region MLS rules and regulation. New updates and multiple listing service rules and regulation. Please read them as soon as possible. Please, I beg of you to. I really think this is very important because they do find you, and it goes from maybe 100 to up to 1,500, so 1,500. Okay, so it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So please make sure you read the CLMS rules and regulation, the MLS citation policy, the CRMLS compliance question, and update on September. There are so many. We try to tell our people. Thank you, everybody. We try to tell our members that please read the CLMS rules and regulations. Okay, it's very important. So NAR National Association is NAR. California Association, CAR, is not We always joke about it's not the car you drive, but it's the car that you do business with. And the CRMS implement the clear cooperation policy effective May 1st of 2020. So why is this important? So NAR approved the clear cooperating policy 8.0. So once they approved that, we hurry up and did the CRMS rules at 7.9 because they have to work with what CAR says, right? I mean, NAR says. So NAR says that within 1 business day of marketing a property to the public, the listing broker must submit the listing to the MLS for cooperating with other MLS participant. Public marketing includes, but is not limited to flyer display in windows, yard signs, digital marketing on public-facing website, brokerage website display, including IDX and VOW, digital communication, marketing, email blasting, multiple brokerage listing sharing network, and application available on general public. So that is very important within 1 business day. So if I get the listing today at 11:20, I have to put the listing up by tomorrow, 11:20. So the CRMS rule, hurry up and make that rule, same thing to the NL's rules, the 8.0, but we go into a little bit deeper, okay? So any signs, website, social media, brokerage, or franchise operated website, communication, verbal or writing, even if you talk about it, right? Multiple brokerage of franchise listing, sharing network, flyer or written material of any application, or by conducting an open house. So once you want to do those, you better make sure that your listing is on the MLS. So any individual entity that has signed within the previous year a disclosure regarding real estate agency relationship form, compliance with the CA Civic Code section 2079.16 that identifies the listing broker should not be considered a member of the public under this rule. So what does it mean? I'll give you an example. One agent have a listing, and this agent was doing staging or whatever he was doing. So he told the company that he's working for that I have a listing, and he did not submit it to CRMS as coming soon or available. The signs were up. The sign of that listing was in the front door of the property. So CRMS find him. They email him. They email him actually for this particular one. I don't know why they email him so many times, 3 times. And they email his broker as well at the same time and says, hey, we see your sign up, but we don't see the listing. So what's happening? Please put your listing on the CRMS right away. He didn't see the email. He did not see the email second time. He did not see the email third time. So he was fined $1,500, right? $1,500. He called me. He says, that's not my fault. The sign went up without me knowing it. I said, but you signed the listing, right? You signed the listing. He says, yes. I said, but you didn't go into CRMS and put in coming soon. You have 21 days, right? And he says, can I fight for it? I said, yeah, you can fight for it. You pay another $100, or we'll look at the case. He says, what is the outcome? I said, you're violating this rule. NAR 8.0, CRMS 7.9. So the chance of you winning on this, you can't complain it to your company and said the company put up the sign without you knowing it. You go there, you do the staging, you see the sign, right? So I said the chance of you winning is pretty slim, unless you have a reason that we could not say no. So he says, okay, I'll pay the 1,500. So he paid 1,500. So that's how important it is, okay? Please understand that we do have rules. If you sign the listing today, you better be on there tomorrow, okay? Unless you have a very good reason, and that reason has to be in writing, okay? We have forms for that too. So the new coming soon status, effective May of 2020, this was requested by Realtor member like you. So once a listing agreement is signed, member must submit the listing to MLS system, right? So coming soon status can be used property that's preparing for market. Let's say you sign the listing with a client and client says, oh, I think I want to paint the property first. Or agent says, maybe we should do some, you have issues with plumbing, or we need to fix up a little bit before we can start putting on the market. Or the agent needs time to do staging, right? So coming soon status will be effective up to 21 days. We give you 21 days to do this. So MLS subscriber can search under coming soon status, and system will automatically convert coming soon to active on the 22nd day. You can market coming soon property for sale, sign with a coming soon rider. Sometimes we put in on the top, says open house, open a large room. We have those riders, right? So you can put a coming soon rider or a flyer on social media, but no showing is allowed during the coming soon status. So you can't show. You cannot show to the public, okay? You can market in future open house while coming soon status. You see that a lot on CMS, that it has its coming soon, but we're available to do open house on the weekend of so-and-so, right? You can market future open house with coming soon status, but property must be converted to active status before open house is held. So when you're doing the open house, on the Saturday you're doing the open house, that day, it has to be converted into active. Doing the coming soon status, buyer can submit blind offer. What is a blind offer? Blind is that I didn't see the property, but I'm going to submit the offer to you, subject to inspection of the property. And seller can accept the blind offer. You'll see that sometimes people never saw the property, and all of a sudden they give you an offer. You know that this agent never bought this property, and they never saw the property, and all of a sudden I got an offer, maybe a full price offer, but they say subject to inspection, right? That's called blind offers. And there's also on the listing, they will say no blind offers, means you have to see the property first before you can submit an offer to me, okay? So that's the difference between blind offer and no blind offer. But blind offer, seller can accept them, but subject to the mostly subject to the inspection. I once had an offer, it was a blind offer, and the buyer bought it based on pictures on the internet. So they didn't want to see it. They say this is what area they wanted, and it looks great. I'm just going to buy it. Home inspection can tell me if the property has any issue. So they're okay with it. Gather all information before putting your listing. Make sure you have all the information correct, right? So we have a form to help you. It's called the CLMS listing input forms, and you can download it on the CLMS website, or you can do a search, or you can go listing-input-forms. Click on the listing input form and download. So you have the residential, they have the residential income, the residential lease, land and lot listing, mobile homes, commercial industry, commercial lease, and business opportunity, okay? So if you want to know what business opportunity is, like you're selling a business, like a restaurant, a barbershop, ice cream store, those type are called business opportunity. So how to show property? Follow listing agent showing instruction. You can do appointment only, call first, vacant, go direct, keep watching your clients during viewing, secure the property before leaving, and call listing agent immediately of any problem. So appointment only means you have to make appointment. You cannot go without appointment. It's like going to the doctor's office. You can't walk into the doctor's office without appointment unless you have emergency, right? Even emergency, they'll tell you to go to hospital or go to urgent care. You have to call first. You have to call and says, I'm coming Sunday at 2 p.m. Is that okay? The only one that you can go directly is vacant, go direct. Very clear, they can go direct. So then you have to find out if there's a super lockbox, whether, how do I show? Is there a combo lockbox? Is there a super lockbox? Or how do I show the property? Keep watching your client doing viewing because you want to make sure that they don't damage anything or they don't hurt themselves. Sometimes they slip on the steps, right? Or you close the door and you don't see their finger by the edge and they crush their finger. And that happens too. Don't laugh, okay? That did happen. And secure the property. Make sure all doors are locked. Lights are off before you leave. I have walked into a property, everything was on. That's because the listing agent goes there before you and turn on all the lights and turn on all the air condition and turn on the music so you can show better. Sometimes you want to go there a little bit early and turn on all the lights, open the drapes, turn on the AC. So when your buyer walked in, they feel more comfortable, right? Call the listing agent. When there's any problems, you see a break-in, you see a homeless in there. That happens. You know, you have a vacant house, sometimes homeless will go in, make themselves comfortable. Or you have kids trash the place, okay? Everything's possible, okay? We don't have time, but I can tell you a lot of story what happened. Okay, instant lockbox access report. When you put in your serial number of your register of your super lockbox in your listing, then you can click the lockbox report icon on your listing, located below property photo, and read the lockbox access history report on your listing. Why is it important? I want to see who went in there, right? You want to know who went in there. Which agent that goes in there. When you get a lockbox key, you have your own PIN number, and when you put in your PIN number, it automatically register you as the agent that went in there. I think this is great. When I first started, we have a key, and we had to use that key to open up all the lockbox, but you don't know who went in last. I got a phone call one day when I was working at the office. A lady called and says that was a long time ago. We don't know who went in last. And she said that her TV was missing. Somebody stole her TV, asked if we stole it. I said, I don't know who went in there. Who went in there? She said she doesn't know, but she was calling. At that time, we were leaving a business card on the table. So she called the company and said, who went in there? And did you stole my TV? It's a true story. And we said, I'm sorry, we didn't steal, we don't know, right? And you know, those are the days when TV were expensive. Don't ignore compliance email. Very, very, very important. Like the story I told you, that agent got 3 emails and claimed he never got 1. So, and then later on he found it and said, oh yeah, I received the email. You know, read the email from CRMS. Some people say it goes into spam or junk mail. Make sure that the email that you give to WSUVR staff is the email that you want to be related to your real estate business. So if the CRMS only get the email from us, right, from our association, and so is the California Association, so is the National Association. I know that everybody has many, many emails nowadays, even me, right? I have Google, I have Hotmail, I have so many emails address. Make sure that you know which one is for your real estate and make sure you check on them, because do not ignore compliance email from CMS, okay? Must correct on 1 day of the receipt of warning notice of the violation sent to the violator and or respondent participant. Please note, some violations do not trigger a warning message and result to an automatic violation. Failure to timely correct a note violation will result in the insurance of the citation. CMS will utilize the email address provided by participant subscriber as contained with the MLS platform. This is very important to maintain a current and accurate and active email address. System automatic expire or auto sell is a violation. Okay, so please make sure you look at CLMS email. Very important. One time, believe it or not, this one I don't understand. You cannot put animal on the pictures. Okay, and my client says, I was selling a listing in Arcadia. My seller says, hey, you know, around my house, the peacock always come. So he took so many peacock pictures and show them that around my house, they come every morning. And me not thinking of it, I put the peacock picture on my listing. And of course, I got an email says, please remove it ASAP. So I said, why? It's a peacock. No, you are not allowed to put any wild animals, cats, dogs, bird, or any, and your picture too, by the way. You can't put in your picture on the CMS, okay? I had to remove a peacock picture. I will remember that for life. So the top violation, this we love, right? Exterior photo required, MLS rule 11.5. Description of violation is at least one photograph or rendering of the accurate I guess they were depicting a substantial portion of the exterior of the subject property must be submitted to the MLS within 2 days of entry of the listing, must retain in the listing at all times for all statuses. So how to avoid them? To help avoid this violation, you must add at least one photo or rendering of the exterior structure of the listing property within 2 calendar days. You know, they're giving you 2 calendar, which means you're not free for weekends. Okay, so weekends counts as a calendar days of entering a listing into the MLS regarding the listing status. So one, that's not hard, right? One picture of the outside. If you're having a photographer coming to take the picture, and you got the listing and the photographer is not coming until later, they're too busy, and you won't have the pictures from the professional photography until maybe 7 days later, and you need one photo, use your phone, take a picture of the outside. Okay, just take a picture of the outside first and upload it. It's okay, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. That would avoid your penalty, right? So take the picture of the exterior structure. Exterior structure doesn't mean a pool, a garage. What else I think that was kind of crazy. Yeah, pool. I see a pool, a backyard, a garage, and a street, or a tree. Sometimes I see a tree. I don't know why I see a tree. Yeah, so those are no. Okay, so the exterior of the property, it's not a back of the house either. Okay, it has to be the front house. I think they had to put it a front house. You know, they say exterior. It's kind of misleading, but it has to be the front. I see one front door. Somebody show a front door of the exterior. So, you know, I think agents are very creative. I really think so. But it has to be the outside of the property. Okay, and we're talking about outside. Doesn't mean front door, front window, you know, those type of thing. Okay. Oh, somebody showed me a driveway one time too. So make sure you have the outside picture of your property. Okay. Any question about this top number one? You know, maybe you guys are laughing about it. I mean, this is very important. I don't know how to tell you guys, but it is very, very important. Number two, is the branding photo media. So that's MLS rule 11.5. Description of the violation, branding of any media submitted to the MLS is a no-no. No, you cannot do that. What does branding mean? It means photo, media upload onto MLS must not contain and not limit to of any item below. Agent, broker, brokerage name, or photo or logo. Phone number, website address, email address. For sale or for lease sign, billboard, open house sign, promotion sign, and any other advertising material with identifiable information. People are not incidental or are identifiable. CMS reserve the right to remove media found in violation or inappropriate. So what does it mean? Means you can't have a photo of yourself, number one. Okay. You cannot have a logo of your company. You cannot have a phone number. I seen people take the photographer come and take the photo of the outside and the for sale sign is up already, right? So you always tell the photographer, please take out the sign, Photoshop, take out the sign. We can't have for sale sign in our photo. I see people put a for sale sign in the window. Okay, that's a no-no. You cannot take a picture with a for sale sign in the window. You cannot have open house signs, promotion signs, or anything, or any advertising material. So make sure you don't do that. I know sometimes it's careless, but if you put your business card, your flyer with your name and contact information on your flyer, we don't think that's accidental anymore. We think that's deliberate. You deliberately put your photo up there. And, you know, by the way, if you're going to put a photo up there of yourself, please put a nice photo of yourself. I see a very bad photo of agent's photo on the listing. And I say, you know, you're doing a mistake already. At least give me a good impression of your photo. Okay. Number 3, mandatory submission. Again, we tell you again and again that you have to enter your listing into MLS within 2 days, and that's 2 calendar days, no working days, right? So that includes Saturday and Sunday. And effective date of any listing agreement on 1 to 4 units residential property and vacant lots. So how to avoid the violation? To help avoid the violation, you must enter listing into MLS within 2 days of the effective date of the listing. Let's say the listing was signed on the 1st. You have to enter the MLS by the 3rd, which is defined either 1, the beginning of the day of the listing period, or 2, the day the seller signature was obtained on the listing agreement, whichever is later. Okay, so 2 is what I just told you, and 1 is when if you sign the listing today, which is, what is today? Today is the 9/9, and your listing doesn't affect until September 15th. So your either you have to put it up there by September. The listing day starts at September 15th, so you have to put it up there by September 17th, or the day the seller signed the listing agreement. You probably wonder, how do they know? How do they know? How do they know that I have the listing and I didn't put it up on the CMS? You know what? They know. You know why they know? Somebody will report you. If the listing is up for grabs, you think you're the only listing up, trying to get that listing? There are other agents trying to get that listing, and they want to know another agent got that listing. So they would call the seller, and seller say, hey, I just give it to so-and-so. I just signed the listing with someone else. And they will go into MLS and their search is not there. And they will report it. And another way, of course, that you heard my story about the agent about the sign is up, the for sale sign's up, and they drive by and say, oh, this one's for sale. Let me see how much they're selling for. They search on the MLS and it's not there. And that's a big no-no, right? So that's how they know. So number 4 is misuse of public remarks and media. Description of the violation is misuse of public remark violation occur when prohibit information or verbiage is in place of any public remark field. How to avoid the violation. To help avoid the misuse of public remarks violation, it is important that the remarks in the public property description field that's going out to the public property description, any related in the marketing description condition of property, no contact information is permitted. CLMRs reserve the right to remove any remarks within any field that are found to be inappropriate. So what does it mean? Okay, on the public description, you cannot put call link at so-and-so, or email link at so-and-so, or share a link. I tried to share a link of something. They told me, no, you can't do that. Or nowadays, you know, the American Disability Act, you got to be very careful what you put in on the public description as well. You, if you put in walking distance, what happened? The public person that's reading it, they're on wheelchair, they can't walk. Or you can see the view. What happened? You know, the person that's blind can't see the view. The person has eyesight issues. Stupid things like that. So just make sure how you put in the verbiage. And nowadays we're very concerned about a master bedroom. Okay, we change it to primary bedroom. Okay, and stuff like that. You know, I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Accuracy is number 5 of the information responsibility. Okay, so rule 8.3 says description of violation is by inputting information into the MLS computer database. The listing broker present that the information input is accurate to the best of listing broker knowledge. How to avoid the violation: to make all necessary changes to the listing within 1 day's being advised of inaccuracy. We have San Gabriel property may go to San Marino school. So some agent decided to put it's a San Gabriel listing address, but it goes to San Marino school. So they put the area as San Marino to get more activity. or that's the area, you know, how they put in the area is inaccurate. That's a violation. Or other violation we have is excuse me, I had to sip a coffee. Other violation of the information, let me think. Best, so, square footage. Square footage, you got to be careful with the square footage. Okay, if the seller tells you I have 2,000 square feet and the public resources says that the assessor says it's only 1,500, you better make sure to put in your 2,000 square feet as we have a drop down. You can select who told you 2,000 square feet. Did you tape it? Did you measure it? Is it from the contractor? Is it come from the assessors? Who's telling you it's 2,000? Okay, so those are public information violations. Lockbox combination. An agent must recognize that lockbox is not very secure. Combination could be shared by unauthorized people easily. Agents shall never share the lockbox combination obtained from listing agent with anyone. Shield the lockbox from clients, excuse me, clients praying eye while opening the combo lockbox. Always mix up the dial after opening and close the box. Why is it important? If I'm going to give you the combo, I trust you to make sure you don't share it to your buyer or anybody else, because if once they saw it, they can go in anytime. That's why we feel the combo lockbox is very insecure. we have the super lockbox, right? No, it's because you need the key to go in, and we know when you go in. But if you have a combo there to show property, you would never know who went in there. One of my lease listing in Pasadena, I put a combo there, not because I want to show. I put it there for my handyman to go into repair, right? And I think there's people that love to open a combo lockbox. Every time I go there, the combo lockbox is open, the key is stolen. Yeah, they just love to go there and nothing is missing and the house is empty. So how many combo lockboxes I have to keep on changing and hiding? I think they just love to play with. I really think our kids, that it's like a game for them, how to open up the combo lockbox. They open, they just go in Pasadena. It's not for showing, it's just for my handyman to go in repair. So get ready for the next tenant. But they keep on playing with that combo lockbox to a point. I just say, forget it. I'm not holding a combo lockbox there. I'm just going to give it to my handyman. And when he finished, give me back the key. And that's one that I have experienced, which I was very upset about. And the other thing is that when the listing agent give you the combo lockbox, when you open up the box, you make sure your buyer doesn't see it or anybody doesn't see it, because the buyer can go back and show it to their family, to everybody. And they can go anytime. So who is responsible? Something get broken, or they have something happened to them while they're inside the house. Liability issue comes. There was and this is a true story, but I don't know. I'm not going to say the name of the company and the agent. So the buyer agent, they're at escrow, and the buyer said to the agent, "Can I move in?" And we're the loan is ready. I signed the loan doc. Everything is ready, and I put in the money, but it's not closed. But can I go in? The agent says, "Oh, I don't think so. Let me find out." You know what happened? The buyer moved in because it was a combo lockbox, and the buyer saw the combo lock, the code. Buyer moved in before close. So what are you gonna do? And there was one too that the buyer. Before close, buyer go in, and buyer's idea is that I'm in escrow and I'm going to buy the property. The agent give me the combo lockbox. They went in and demolished the whole master bedroom bathroom because they were going to do renovation. The listing agent went in and saw the bathroom was all demolished very fast too, within one day. And big lawsuit. Right? Because you didn't close the property, you didn't exchange the property to the new buyer, and the new buyer has demolished the whole bathroom. And they took a picture and showed it to us. It was like, oh my God, what happened here? So be careful, okay? Lawsuit, liability, just remember that. Don't be intimidated by all the rules. Well, I'm sorry, there's a lot of rules. So just remember the 4 basic principles. Input all listing within 1 day of the listing agreement, okay? Or the listing date, okay? Make sure all information are accurate. Keep the status of information up to date. Don't ignore compliance email. Act in response. And please treat everybody fairly with professional courtesy, right? So visit the go.crms.org/compliance to access all the rules and policy in the CRMS knowledge base. There's a lot. I don't expect you guys to read the whole thing, but just remember, this is the 5. What we share with you today is the 5 top violations that we receive at our association. The other day I was just giving statistics. We get about throughout the California, we get about 3,400 violations a month, and about 300 to 400 are truly violations, are fine. So just remember that. You don't want to be that 300 or 400 per month, okay? It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. They're not kidding, okay? So do you have any compliance questions today? Did I scare all of you? Are you guys still there with me? I'll be happy to unmute you. You can ask the question if I can help you to answer it. Oh, I keep on touching. Oh. Yeah, if you want to unmute yourself, please do. And we'll be happy to answer any question. I'm trying to click the chat. I can't even open up chat. I need it. Okay. Which one, Angie? Okay, she's gonna bring it up right now. Thomas. Did I scare all of you today? Angie's gonna bring up the violation automatic. No, they do send you email. Just understand they do. But nowadays they're very strict. Before they give you much more warning, but nowadays I guess they don't have time to give you too much warnings. They just automatically tell you you have to change it or else. Any other question while Angie's pulling up the violation, automatic violations? I know there's only a few of you, and then you guys are awfully quiet. I wish I see all of you face to face. Can they hear you? No. Yeah, you. Angie's going to share that with you. I normally don't get any violations. If I do jump. You can go to crmls.org, then go to compliance and click on the CRMLS citation policy. But I will be a few of them that do not have a one. One of them is if you fail to offer unconditional, if you fail to input the listing on MLS or register the property, that is a violation of Rule 7.8, and there is no warning, and that fine can be between $500 and $2,500. Another violation with no warning is 7.9, when you fail to submit a listing to the MLS upon marketing the property. So if you put a for sale sign on the front of the house and you did not put the listing on MLS, that is an automatic violation with no warning, and that can result between $500 and $2,500. Then you have a question. When you have a pending close date, how many days past that estimated date do you have to change the status? Oh, so you're finished with the other one? Oh, when you have a pending close date, how many days past the estimate date do you have to change the status? Usually, if you have a pending and they automatically ask you when is a closing date. Okay, if you put a closing date, like for instance, today, September 9th, you will probably get notice to remind you that your listing are closing soon. And if you don't do that, sometimes they do an automatic close. It will be closed before, if you have, let's say you have a pending, you put in pending and you put a close date is September 9th, and that will automatically close for you on that September 9th. If you don't close on September 9th, and that day, like today, you found out your listing closed and you haven't closed, you want to extend it, you can't do that anymore. You have to call your broker or call the association to help you. You cannot change the closing date anymore. So before the close date, you have to make sure that you can put in the right date. Why am I hearing an echo? Oh, okay. So does that answer your question? Either if some people don't put a closing date, you see it pending forever pending. When that happens, when I see a pending for more than 30 days or 40 days or 50 days or 60 days, I will look at the realistic tax to make sure it's not recorded still pending. And if it is closed, I will send a violation to the CMS saying this property has been closed and so and so and so, and they will change it. They'll contact the listing agent and confirm or close it. Thomas, is that okay? Thank you. All right. Any other question? You guys are awfully quiet. I think you guys are so good at all this compliance issues with CRMS. To be honest with you, I was shocked with the peacocks. Okay. Any other question? Okay. So our golden rule is do undo others as you would others do undo to you. I always feel that this is like a tongue twister. But make sure that you are respecting other people and as how you feel that you should be respected. So welcome to a lucrative career. Lucrative means money, right? A very prospective, very able to make some money, right? So some people ask me, how much can an agent make doing real estate? It's really up to you how much you want to make. You can make 10,000, you can make 20,000, you can make 30,000 a year, you can make 40,000 a year, or you can make 100,000 a year, 200,000 a year, 300,000 a year, or millions. There are agents consistently making a lot of money every year because they work very hard and they have a system. So it's really up to you how much money you want to make. You are your own boss, right? So if you want to work hard, you can make a lot of money. If you want to just play it easy, you don't need the money, you're not hungry for money, you might make any money, right? But this is the only career I think I know that you don't have to buy inventory to sell. So you don't have to go and buy clothing to sell clothing. You don't need to create food to sell food. So you don't have to create any of those. You walk out your house, you look around, those are your inventory, right? All the inventory all the building outside is your inventory. The only thing that you have to invest is become a realtor, become an MLS member. That's all you have to invest the whole year. There really isn't any investment in yourself. The investment in yourself is education, understanding what you have to do. We have all the resources for you. We have all the legal updates for you. We have all the real estate marketing information for you. Is really up to you. So please be professional and get out there and make some money. And if you cannot have fun doing so, and some people love it. Some people just love doing real estate. So hopefully we get to see you at our board in person. And because I don't see you, so you see me. So when you see me at the board, please come up and say hello and say you attended my orientation or you attended my Form class. Oh, remind you again, Monday, 9:30, there's a Form class, and that I think the instructor is Brian Chen. And Brian Chen teach 1 month and I teach the other. We take alternative. So we are a little bit different how to teach a class. So everybody will come. You're welcome to take class all the time. It's free. Okay. And I think that's end of our orientation. We're on time, right? An hour early. Wow. I give you guys an hour time to go. I'll make some money. Any questions? Are we okay? Are you guys good? Oh, we got 1 reply. I'm so happy to see chats. 2 reply, but I can't open it. Okay. Thank you. Is your name Chi Chen? Okay. Thank you, Chi Chen. And then the other one was Thomas. Thomas, how do you say your last name? Quach? I think that's I don't know. Yeah, I think it's new message. We got another new message.
It's Quatch.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Chi Chen is like money sound cha. Oh, Chen. Okay. Okay. Hey guys, when you see me at the board, please come up and say hello. I like to see your face. Okay. And I like to welcome you in person. And thank you very much for joining us. And I give you an hour free, and enjoy your day. Enjoy your Friday afternoon.